Sevgili seyirciler, Aramızda Müzik var ile yeniden birlikteyiz. Müzik yolculuğumuzun bu haftaki durağı Stockholm. Ve burada bulunmamızın nedeni konuğum J.J. Johanson.
That I need to get transported back in time to the moment you were mine, were mine, were mine.
İsveççe'de kütük, eski Almanca'da sağlamlaştırma anlamına gelen Stock ve adacık anlamına gelen Holm kelimelerinden türemiş Stockholm. Yazılı kaynaklara göre bilinen tarihi 1252 yılına kadar uzanıyor. Kent, İsveç'i yabancı düşman donanmalarından korumak için kurulur. Şehrin günümüzde eski kent olarak bilinen merkezi Gamlastan, 1300'lerden 1500'lere kadar kent olarak kalır. Stratejik ve ekonomik önemi dikkatleri çeker ve 1520 yılında Danimarka'nın 3 yıllık işgali başlar. İsveç Krallığı tarafından geri alınmasıyla gücü artar. 17. yüzyılda hızla büyür. Nüfusu katlanır. 1634 yılında Stockholm resmi başkent olur. 1700'lerde önce veba, sonra Büyük Kuzey Savaşı kenti zorlar. 1850 sonrası ise gittikçe güçlenir. 20. yüzyılın Stockholm'u kültürel ve etnik açıdan zengin, çağdaş bir şehir ve bir kuzey güzeli olarak ilgi odağı olmaya devam ediyor. Sanırım kapıdaki baskı anonsa gerek bırakmıyor. Karen, can you tell us the story of the Nobel Museum?
Oh, yes. This is a museum about the Nobel Prize and about the Nobel Prize laureates. There are plenty of them, and they are more every year that comes because we add them. And we have been, it has been awarded since 1901.
Very early.
Yes, it's early.
It's great.
It's a couple of years after Alfred Nobel died, the one who wrote in his testament that he wanted to have this prize.
Yeah. Then what about the literature prize?
Since the very beginning, literature has been one of the Nobel fields. So it's physics, chemistry, physiology or medicine, literature and peace.
Wow.
So literature was something that Alfred Nobel obviously was interested in. He actually wanted to become a writer. He instead became an inventor and earned a lot of money. But he read a lot, he loved to read, and he collected some books.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
1901'de ilk edebiyat ödülünü Fransız şair Sully Prudhomme kazanıyor. O günden bugüne ödüle layık görülen 120 sanatçı arasında Bernard Shaw, William Faulkner, Ernest Hemingway, Albert Camus, John Steinbeck, Samuel Beckett, Pablo Neruda, Henrik Böll, Gabriel Garcia Marquez, José Saramago, Günter Grass ve Doris Lessing gibi çok kıymetli yazar ve şair var. Listede Nobel aldığını tahmin etmeyeceğiniz isimler de yer alıyor. Mesela Sir Winston Churchill, İngiliz devlet adamı, aynı zamanda 43 kitap kaleme almış bir yazar. Diğer örnek Bob Dylan. 2016 yılında ödül alan Amerikalı şarkıcı, şiir niteliğindeki şarkı sözleriyle ozan olarak kabul ediliyor. Bizden Nobel Edebiyat Ödülü kazanan tek isim ise Orhan Pamuk. Nobel tarihi boyunca ödülü reddeden tek sanatçı Jean-Paul Sartre olmuş. Aramızda müzik var. Eğer 1970'lerde çekiliyor olsaydı İsveç'teki konu mutlaka ABBA olurdu. Ama bu yıllarda çektiğimiz için müzelerini ziyarete geldik. Benny ve Björn İsveç'te iki farklı grubun üyesiyken bir turnede tanışır ve birlikte müzik yapmaya karar verirler. İlk albümlerinde şarkılarına sevgilileri Anne Frid ve Agneta geri vokal yapar. İşte bu her şeyin başlangıcıdır. ...1972 yılındaki single'ları dördünün ismiyle yayınlanır. Ardından menajerleri Stig Anderson, isimlerinin baş harflerinden grubun ismini oluşturur. ABBA. Grup 1974'te Waterloo ile Eurovision'a katılır ve birinci olur. Bir anda hem Avrupa ülkelerinde hem de Amerika'da ün kazanırlar. Dancing Queen, Money Money Money, Knowing Me Knowing You, Gimme Gimme Gimme gibi hit şarkılar Amerika'dan Japonya'ya kadar konserler birbirini izler. ...1982 yılında grup ortak çalışmalarını askıya almaya karar verir. Herkes kendi solo çalışmalarına yönelir. Geçen yıl yani 40 yıl sonra grup iki yeni şarkı ile sevenleriyle yeniden buluştu. ABBA Müzesi'nin kuruluşundan bugüne kadar grup üyeleri bütün detaylarıyla yakından ilgilenmiş. Bu yüzden müzede tamamen orijinal eşyalar, giysiler, enstrümanlar ve ödüller yer alıyor. Sanat, kültür, tarih ve etnoloji birbiriyle ilişkili, birbirinden beslenen konular. Bu yüzden seyahat ettiğimiz şehirlerdeki etnolojik içerikli müzeler bizim mutlak uğrak yerimiz. Şimdi gelin Viking Müzesi'ni birlikte gezelim. It's a matter of curiosity and discussions. What is the real origin of Vikings?
And that is a great question, because nowadays we do see Vikings everywhere, so of course we want to know where did they come from. And when we talk about the Viking Age, this era that is so famous now, then we focus on Scandinavia, so Sweden, Norway and Denmark, but we also have some other areas around. So the Viking Age, we can say it starts in Northern Europe, and the Viking Age begins around the year 750, and then it goes on for around the year 1100. But even though it was such a long time ago, and this far up to the north, they still had a huge impact on the surrounding world.
Can you tell me the story of this museum also?
Yeah, so we're now at the Viking Museum here in Stockholm on the island of Djurgården. And we open here, we're soon celebrating 5 years here, so we're quite a new museum in Stockholm. But we opened because people wanted a Viking place in Stockholm, because we do have places to learn about the Viking Age around here and there, and also in Stockholm. But here we could really focus on this, so that's good. In the movies or the games that you played as a child, we talk about these. They went on these long journeys, like adventure. And most people in the Viking Age, they would never go on an adventure. They were farmers, but those that did go away, that's very important. And we can read about how people went to England, to France, to Italy, across Russia and the Ukraine, and they went to Istanbul. So they went very far away on this journey. So almost all of the known world.
It's a great story, really.
And they would get different things, and they got silver, jewelry, nice textiles like silk. So imagine if you're from the Viking Age, and you go on this long journey, and maybe you are some in Miklagård, as the Vikings would call Istanbul, and then you get the silk, and then go back home and show, look, I have nice clothes.
From Istanbul. Yeah, that's
and
great.
This name that they used for Istanbul, Miklagård.
Miklagård.
Miklagård. Mikla means big.
Big.
Gård means place.
Place.
So
Big place.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, man. How you did this?
Everything we see here is based on some things that we found in a Viking Age grave. So this man, he lived in a town called Sigtuna, which is not very far away from Stockholm, and he lived 1,000 years ago. From his skull, they could reconstruct his face. So using high-tech methods, they could reconstruct these details, and we can be quite sure that his friends and family would recognize him if they could see this model.
They did a great job, really.
It is. And
beautiful.
the clothes are also based on Viking.
Yeah. If we were living in this age, we could be friends.
Absolutely. And I think he looks a bit stubborn, perhaps. I think he looks like a nice person.
His eyes, his looking, is friendly, man. But he thinks something.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot, what does he think? He kind of looks like, a parent. He's not angry, just disappointed. Or he's just having an ordinary Wednesday. So.
Okay.
So, and now I think we talked about the Vikings, and now you need to look like a Viking as well.
Oh.
So I think you need this one.
Wow.
So this is a helmet based on a helmet that was found by archaeologists in Norway.
It's heavy.
It's really heavy, and just imagine having all of these things,
Okay.
and then you need to run up to something.
Can I wear this?
Yes, you
Okay.
should wear it.
Oh, my
okay?
head fit very good.
Good. And then now you have the helmet, looks good, and then you need
I need a sword.
this looks good.
That's great.
Does it feel
Then,
okay?
like that.
Now this is a good key.
Now here we are, all the foods that they were eating all those days, man.
So this is what most people in the Viking Age would eat almost every day.
Yeah.
And most people, they would not eat so much flesh and meat because you want the animals to live. If you have a cow, if you eat the cow, then it's over.
Yeah.
If you have a cow, then you can get more calves and they can help on the farm, you get the milk. So only rich people could eat this more often, and maybe on special occasions, like a party or something. Then you can have more.
And this is the
Exactly, that's what we
added
have
plate.
today. And here, perhaps a king could invite someone to a party, and then they would have more things to choose.
This is the rich table, but this is the poor table.
Far away, once so close, but now you're far away. You're still here with me, but not like yesterday. So far. Far away, hear you breathe, but you're so far away. Once so colorful, but now all turns to gray. So far, it's so strange when centimeters feels like miles, seconds like hours. Now it's true, love has died, no more roads left to try. Far away, far away. to stay. Now it's gone, it doesn't matter what they say. So far, it's so, so strange when centimeters feels like miles, seconds like hours. Now it's true, love has died, no more roads left to try. Far away. Yesterday, so far. So far. So far. Far away. So far away.
How nice to be here and to meet you. I'm very
I'm
happy
happy
to
to
meet
see
you. Really.
you.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good. I'm very good indeed. Yeah. I mean, I'm having the best life person can have.
Yeah, yeah. You look great anyway,
Thank you.
and you look so young.
You think?
Believe me.
You think?
Yeah,
God.
because this is the light on your eyes. It's make me this make me feel like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, the music is something that keeps you young.
Yeah, look at Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good example.
Yeah,
You know, they're gonna continue being teenagers forever.
Yeah, Charlie was.
Yeah,
He was 80s.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but he was still playing drums. Let's talk about your childhood. How was your childhood?
I mean, I'm from a small fishing village on the west coast of Sweden, a poor family. My mom has 7 brothers and sisters, and the family has spread out around Sweden and the world. And I have 1 sister and 1 brother, and we also spread out pretty quick. I moved away from home when I was 15. I started music college, and then I moved to Stockholm to start art school. And so, I mean, we up north, I think we don't really have that kind of South European or Mediterranean thing. We don't have that kind of family dinners, family gatherings every Sunday. We are much more individual and loners up north. People are warm. People are sharing. People are more generous than we are.
We are.
We are.
Like that,
and I love that. I feel it when I meet you guys. It's a very, and I miss that because we don't have that up north. I think we're kind and friendly.
Yeah.
But we don't have that warm, generous feeling from the heart.
Yeah, it's the characteristic of the maybe to be a little bit north in
it's kilometers to the neighbors. You got your family and your neighbors in your house. You know, we don't have that.
Yeah, but you live in a beautiful country anyway.
I'm not going to complain. It's great.
When and how did you discover your talent, man?
I think I still haven't really discovered it. I think I'm still working on that. I think what I want to do that maybe not so many other people want to do is that I want to dig deep and discover myself. And I'm trying to talk about like the most intimate and personal feelings. There are so many great guys who can write about the society and the politics or the situation that they see when they look around themselves. But I feel that the only way I can be unique is to dig really deep into myself and to try to find out my feelings and my thoughts about things and how I feel. And that's a journey that's going to take a lifetime to discover. So I'm still working on it.
Yeah, I saw you, this philosophy in your lyrics, man.
Yeah, but I think so.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I'm working on. I mean, it's difficult, but it's also and it's complicated. But I like it.
When you start to write lyrics, you start thinking.
Sure. I mean, melodies. I'm out walking all the time. I'm out whistling or humming or singing all the time. But like you say, the lyrics take. It's another story. Yeah.
How did your musical journey begin?
I was a shy kid. I was a lonely, shy kid. I didn't. And in the 70s, when I was a teenager, and in the early 80s, I thought that the musicians and singers had to be extrovert and loud and proud, and I used to like the hard rockers like Kiss and you know, I used to like Ozzy Osbourne, and then I moved into more. I used to like Boy George and Brian Ferry, David Bowie, you know, and they were all so extrovert, and I felt that is not me at all, you know, because I'm a shy person. But then my father, who is a jazz freak, and he had a little jazz club in the small city. And he told me one evening in 1984 that we got Chet Baker coming tonight. Do you want to come? And I said,
wow,
I don't know. I usually don't like coming down to your jazz club. It's just old, boring men sitting there, you know. But I said, okay, I have nothing else to do. It was a cold, early spring evening. I went down. We were 35 people in the audience. Chet Baker came on stage. And the first thing Chet did was to remove the chair from the lights. So he was sitting in the shadow, and he was singing these really sensitive lyrics, really quiet, and so fundamentally sad. And I felt, I want to do this too, and I want to do it like that. I can't do it like all these extrovert people does it, but I can. If this works for that man, I could do it too. So that really was a big changing point in my life, because that's when I realized that I could also be a performer in that way, but not like what I've seen before in the 70s and early 80s. No.
God bless him.
Yes, absolutely. I think of him every day.
Very early, but he was unbelievable.
He was unbelievable, yeah.
Really, I know. What was the breaking point of your musical career then?
Well, the breaking point was the first album. It was released in Sweden in the summer of 1996, 26 years ago now. And nothing happened. And I was very happy, because I had made a record. You know, I never thought I would make a record. So I was very, very happy. But then 3 months later, we got a phone call to the record label saying that France, Spain, and Portugal wants to release a record too.
Wow.
And we were like,
this is very good.
Okay. And it directly just became big.
Spread out,
Yeah, and it was in the charts immediately. We were invited down to Europe to do TV shows, and it became, the story just changed, and we were on tour from that day,
that's fantastic.
So, it was amazing. And we got so much support. It started in France, Portugal, Spain, which is a great language thing as well, because that directly spread over to Canada, Brazil, Mexico. So it was really great.
Time passed quick.
You think time passed quick?
I don't know how.
I don't know.
I don't know how my 50 years passed, man. Really, I still feel like 40.
But you've done a lot.
Yeah.
You've done a lot in your life.
Yeah, but still I am hungry.
Yeah, that's important. That's going to keep us alive. But also, I feel that I have already done so much more than I ever thought I would do. So I already feel that that time don't pass fast because I've done so much more than I thought. You see what I mean?
Maybe you are right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, but when you, for example, sometimes I remember some memories, and I said it's been maybe 4 years, 5 years, but they told me no, it's 15 years ago.
yeah, but that's
I said, oh my God.
that's just that we lose track of things because we don't have that kind of, we're not so based. Our clock is not working in the same way as other people's clock. I think that's it.
What was your unforgettable concert?
Oh, I've had magic moments here in Turkey. Turkey has been, the Turkish audience has been so kind to me.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
We had, the first time I came here was 22 years ago. And it was absolutely, I don't know, I think it was maybe 15, 20,000 people in the audience. It was a festival. It was completely fantastic, the way I felt the generosity and the warmth from the audience, and it has stayed like that ever since. I think that's the only place it's the only audience where I felt the risk that they're going to rip my pants off. It's true.
But it's nice to
No, but it's in a charming, it's in a positive way. It's a lovely audience. They are very, very generous,
they love music.
very, very kind. They are, it's I think maybe in some other countries, my audience are, let's call it more sophisticated maybe. Both in a good and a bad way, but here maybe they have put that sophistication aside for a couple of hours.
Okay, how nice to hear that.
Yeah.
The unforgettable concert was in Istanbul, huh?
Yeah, but there are more, but that's one of them. Yeah.
But you're going to come again.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they keep on inviting me, I'm going to come. You know, I'm sitting at home in the cold Sweden waiting for an email about Istanbul. So
anyway, they love it that they called you.
Yeah, I hope they invite me back again.
I know that you're going to come.
If they don't invite me back, I'm going to come by myself anyway. I'm going to put my ass on that Orient Express and come here.
Anyway, you can come for a holiday as my guest also.
I've been to Turkey on holiday as well.
What do you think about the Turkish music then?
Until very recently, it was almost impossible to be in touch with Turkish music because it was never played on TV or on radio. Yeah. And maybe once a year we heard the Turkish music on the Eurovision Song Contest.
That's all,
and I still have to say that even today it's not the easy way for the, let's say, the Swedish-speaking or the English-speaking people to, I mean, I read plenty of music magazines online, but they very rarely mention Turkish music. Yeah, so I have to say that I don't know much about it.
Now, happily, that now there is so many opportunity to listen all kind of music in all world.
Yeah, but I would love somebody who knows me to guide me a bit and to send me links and stuff to. You need to listen to this. Okay, that you know.
I take something from this.
Yeah.
I personally
also
have to
modern.
do something.
I mean, for example, my kid, he's 15, he loves hip hop, and I'm sure there are great hip hop happening in Turkey. So please send us links, and I'm gonna forward it to my kid. You know, and no, I love music.
Yeah. Do you have any new project?
I have never stopped writing. You know, I'm writing constantly, and every second year since 1996, I have released an album. So I am constantly working, on new. I have plenty of new songs. So I mean, I'm always having a new project, a new album coming very soon. I still haven't taken any rest.
You know, JJ, as a musician, I noticed that your composing and your lyrics are beautiful.
Thank you.
Do you spend enough time?
Absolutely, but I can't say what songs are the best, the ones that came fast or the ones that took time. I try not to think too much about my songs. I'm not going to spend too much time on them. I prefer to keep them raw and keep them at an early stage when I let the people hear them. And then I move on to the next song. I know so many writers who are working for years and years, and they just never release it, and I couldn't do that. I prefer to put it behind me and move on and take care of the next song.
I understand. It's the same for me too.
Yeah.
Did you have any regrets?
I think regrets are usually linked to if you have put up too much expectations on what's going to happen in the future. And I never plan my future. I never put up expectations. I never hope that something's going to happen in the future. I try to stay away from that because that might make me disappointed, or so I prefer to really think of right now and to enjoy the moment now.
That's fantastic.
So I think I don't see regrets, no.
We don't have to expect too much, isn't it?
No, I mean,
of course, you're gonna
some people say that you have to aim for the stars to reach anywhere. You have to go for it. But I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah, me too. I don't want too much things, I want to make my music, and the best things of it, when you do a song and when everybody listen and they applaud you and they like the song, this is the most beautiful satisfaction, What do you listen normally?
I think if I would ask my computer what I listen to the most, my computer would tell me that I listen a lot to instrumental music, I listen a lot to piano music, I listen a lot to soundtracks from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s until now. I listen a lot to Chet Baker still. I listen a lot to Ryuichi Sakamoto, one of my favorite composers. Still today, I think he's getting better and better with age. He was amazing in the 70s and he's even better now. I listen a lot to, I try to listen a lot to new things, what's happening right now. Every Friday, I'm really excited to check out what releases there are in the world. I listen to the chart a lot.
Tu parles français aussi?
Je comprends et je parle un petit peu, ouais.
Parle un petit peu. On a parlé un peu avant. Tu parles très bien, toi.
Merci.
Ta femme, c'était...
Ma femme, elle est belge.
Elle est belge.
Elle parle français.
How was your relation with the other art branch?
My first 4 years of college was, I wanted to be architect. And I still find architecture extremely interesting. And then I, anyway, found it a little bit too limited. And that's when I went into 4 years of high school of art, to study art. And it was during the 4 years of art school that my, let's call it the creative source inside me developed, and that made me a better songwriter. So I mean, I never learned to write songs, but art school made me write better songs. And no, I mean, I think art is probably my biggest inspiration.
Thank you very much for this beautiful interview.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for
I'm
having
very
me.
happy and very glad to meet you guys. JJ, see you soon.
Yes.
In Istanbul.
Absolutely.
It's not time yet. I'm not done yet. Haven't finished what I started. I'm not ready to leave yet. I just can't go right now. It's much too early. Please let me stay just a little bit longer. I've been walking on the edge for too long. It's all gone now. It feels so wrong now. But sure, I'm grateful, so thankful. I've done so much more than I ever thought was possible. I've been walking on the edge for too long. Oh yeah. But there's no easy way to say I leave you. And there's no easy way to say goodbye. There's no easy way to say I leave you. And there's no easy way to say goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye. I can hear him coming closer. He's here to pick me up. It's all over, it's all over. I can't hide anymore. I must go now. The fog is rising. I don't know where we go. But I'm not frightened. Easy way to say I leave you. Easy way to say goodbye. Easy way to say I leave you. Easy way to say goodbye.
Sevgili seyirciler, bir bölümümüzün daha sonuna geldik. Stockholm'deydik ve J.J. Johanson ile birlikteydik. Aramızda müzik vardı. Sizin de aranızda sınırlar değil, sevgi, hoşgörü, müzik ve sanat olsun. Hoşça kalın.